Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Gonna give you all a little second to get up in here. We'll start the reading at the 3-minute mark. So if you are watching before the 3-minute mark and you're watching the replay, you should be able to go down to the timestamps and start the reading. If you are not watching during the replay and you're watching live, hey girl, hey boyfriend, hey them. There's nothing more. I felt it coming. We are definitely going to do an all signs reading here. Girl, I ain't even got the mic plugged in. Let's get this sound. That should be much better. In the meantime, let's get a little prayer going. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, source energy, all of my spiritual team, all of my beneficent spirit team members, come forth and protect this reading, considering the content that this reading will contain, especially. Protect all those who will be watching this reading live and all those who will come later. Protect their energy from negative forces, energies, entities that wish to threaten and suppress their spirituality and their spiritual missions. May the messages from this reading be received in gratitude and with open hearts and minds. Ashe. Ayi Boba. Okay. 15 seconds, and then I'll go ahead and get into the messages. All right. Well, what's up, gang? It's your girl Sid from Savy Sentient, and welcome to this late night, almost late night reading. Usually, when I do the late night readings, they've been a little bit later than this. So, especially if you're on the West Coast, you're probably like, "Girl, this early." But anyways, I digest. Um, But yeah, welcome to this late night reading. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Please make sure that you all do the things like share, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I just would like to say thank you to all of you all who recently found the channel and who have recently subscribed. With the May readings, a lot of new faces popped up, a lot of new subscribers showed up, so thank you all for joining the channel. If you all would like to contribute to the channel monetarily, you can do so with super chat, super thanks, super likes, and also Cash App that is linked in the live chat. All right. Also, if you would like to become a channel member or patron, that is in the description box below. I'm going to be doing Teach Me How to Tarot. It's coming for real this time, y'all. I'm already working on the content now. Okay. I'm going to be doing the tarot lessons in Patreon and channel memberships only. The free tier for Patreon, it will not be available on the free tier. So let's something for y'all to consider. But let's go ahead and get into the reading. All right, so as I channeled the energy for this message tonight, Spirit gave me this message. I asked, What is it that you would like me to speak with the collective about? And the Spirit said, guide them towards justice. We know work that needs to be done is being obstructed. We need all the right ones working on the side of righteousness. We need all the chosen to be in alignment with our mission. Changes are upon us. All right. So, what I gather from this um, comes from a little bit of the insight, comes from even some of my most recent situations. And I just feel like collectively, a lot of us are going through the same things. So there are certain energies within your life right now, chosen ones, that are trying to deter you, distract you, and take you off course from your purpose and from what it is that you are here to do. So, spirit needs those energies to be removed. They need you to be separated from them ASAPishly in order to get you back on track and to get you back on course. Okay? Now, I am going to choose the winner of the free reading before I get into the all signs. So I'm going to go ahead and do the general reading now, and then we'll choose the winner, and then we'll get into the all signs. All right. So I'm going to put this to the side, and we're going to go ahead and pull the spread. I'm going to use the Santa Muerte deck. And I'm going to pull this spread on out. Spirit, speak to me. Use me as a vessel to convey the messages to the chosen ones that they need to hear at this time. What is the question at hand? Four of Cups and the Four of Wands energy. You may have been seeing 4-4 a lot lately, or 4-4-4. Okay, we have the Four of Cups and we have the Four of Wands energy. So I feel like whatever is obstructing you, chosen ones, is directly in your home and in your family. This is in close proximity to you. Something near you is making you feel apathetic. It is making you feel uninterested in doing anything. It may be sending you into a state of depression. Okay, but the Four of Cups energy is disinterest, it's boredom. Um, Typically, it's my bored in the house and in the house bored card, which makes it more interesting that it came out with the Four of Wands energy. Even though Four of Wands is fire energy, I think of it as, kind of like Cancerian and home-based energy, because it does represent like the home, family, marriage, celebrations, things like that, specifically pertaining to the home. So I do feel like something in your house, in your home, in your family, in direct connection with you is obstructing you from your course. What is the obstacle here? What is crossing this energy? Look, because I be knowing the Lovers. There's a karmic relationship. This is a karmic relationship. All right? It's supposed to teach you. It's supposed to push you. It's supposed to get you to where you need to be. It is a teaching relationship. But I feel like some of you all are having difficulties releasing a karmic. All right. For some of you all, this may be a marriage. For some of you, this is someone who you've been through several cycles with. You've dealt with them over and over and over and over. Y'all just can't let go of each other. All right. So the future possibility here. What is the future possibility if they don't let go of this? Oh, shit. Strength and the Two of Cups. All right, so the future possibility is that y'all stay together and the relationship becomes stronger, but I feel like that's not necessarily a good thing, because this relationship is a karmic connection, because this relationship is derailing you from your spiritual purpose. Okay, so what's at the root of this? What is at the root of this connection? Oh, the sun in the reverse. The sun in the reverse. So there's a lack of clarity about what this connection is. But also, when the sun is in the reverse, think of it as like the sun being beneath the horizon, like it's not up, like it's being obstructed. So typically, when the sun is up, the rays of the sun feed all life on earth. Plants can do their thug thizzle. They can get all the energy that they need. They can go through their photosynthesis. Animals are happy. They can find their food sources better because they can see, unless they're nocturnal, then, whatever. But, just without the sun on earth, without us having it, we would all die. And so I feel like this relationship is a very ego based relationship. And that's part of the obstruction. You are a spiritual being, but you are connected to someone who is very egoic and someone who what I'm hearing is they see you as a prize. They are very I don't want to say controlling, but it's more of a possession. They see you more as a possession. This is a relationship that is not necessarily based on love, but ownership. Damn. This is a relationship based on ownership. They see you as something to obtain. All right. So, what's going on in the past environment for the collective? Look, they see you as something to own, to obtain. Eight of Swords energy is that trapped energy, that is imprisonment, that is stuck energy. For some of you all, this is self imposed. Eight of Swords energy is a self imposed imprisonment. Okay? Because I feel like, what they just showed me? Have y'all ever heard of that idea of like an animal, like a horse, being trapped in like a cage or whatever inside of a, stall? And they're so used to being trapped in that stall that even when the gate is open, they don't move. Or like a horse being tied to a post, but then even when the post is removed, they don't move because they just see the rope. Like, so they're trained to believe that there's no way out or that they're stuck, but the door is open. And I feel like spirits, that's what spirit's trying to say. Like, the door is open. Collective could leave. This person may be possessive and all of that, but there is an escape route. But they are so used to being imprisoned. They're so used to being captive that they don't even know that they're free. What is the expected future? What is the expected future? I have anxiety. Look. Four of Swords in the reverse. So restlessness, but it's with the Ten of Wands in reverse, which is being unburdened. So I feel like, okay. Okay, Spirit. Whoever this is that has you all, and I don't know if this is for everyone, but I feel like it is, which is weird because it seems so specific. But I guess, chosen ones gather here. So this message is for you. Spirit is saying that this person, you're about to be unburdened from this person. They're about to take this person out of your life in some way, shape, or form. This four of This Four of Swords is a coffin being nailed. So I don't necessarily want to say like someone's going to be 86th, but it feels like spirit is about to remove them some way. They may put them in jail. They may just leave you. They may abandon you. And you may be like, what the fuck? Like, we supposed to be together. Da, 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 da. But I feel like the way in which they're removed initially is going to mess with you. You're going to be like, damn. But you're going to realize with the separation, every second that they are away from you, you feel more liberated. You feel more free. You may be noticing that now, like whenever they're not home or whenever they got to go out of town or do whatever they got to do, you actually feel better when they're not there, when they're not in your direct vicinity. What is the status of the collective right now? How's the collective feeling right now? Where do they stand right now? Fool in the reverse. You might feel some type of pessimism. The fool actually wants to leave. He has his backpack, his little suitcase. He has his little butterfly. He's really excited, optimistic. Got his guitar in there. He ready to go. But in the reverse, what I'm feeling is like you are ready to go. You just feel like you can't. You're ready to leave the connection. You just feel like you can't. You feel that you're in a mental. You're mentally stuck. You want to leave, but your mind is stuck. Your mind is imprisoned. Your mind is controlled. Your mind is like your physical, your emotional is ready to go. Like, if only I could find a way. If only I could. It's like you're overthinking. You're making it harder than it has to be to free yourself. But you want to go. What's in the mind and the emotions? I'm sorry, what is the surroundings of the collective right now? Why am I doing it that way? Weird, weird. Okay, what's in the mind and the emotions? Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This situation is not reciprocal. And then with this grandfather clock, you're like, I think there's a time constraint, or you feel like time is not on your side, or something to do with timing. Something to do with timing. We're going to clarify that. What's in the mind and the emotions of the collective? Look, Knight of Cups. I love this Knight of Cups in this deck because typically this is someone coming in to give you an offer. But with this Nine of Cups, what it makes me feel is like he's leaving in order to heal himself. He's leaving in order to protect himself. He's looking back like, even though I love what is there, even though I love that person, even though I love my family, even though I love my job, this is not healthy for me. And I have to move forward in order to heal. I have to go in order to be better. Because this is not an environment that is healthy. This is the energy that this deck gives me when it comes to the Knight of Cups. And I feel like that's what's in your minds and emotions. You know that it's not healthy here. You know that you can't truly be happy here. And you truly feel like this is a prison. Okay? You truly feel like this situation is an imprisonment. Okay? And what is the outcome for the collective? Hierophant, elevation, elevation. If you, oh, and also Hierophant energy, High Priestess energy, these are high level spiritualists. Okay, these are elevated spiritualists. if you leave this connection, or when you leave this connection, I'm going to say, because you will, but when you do, it's going to spark an elevation for you spiritually. Your gifts are going to grow. Your discernment, your intuition are going to grow. Some gifts that you have may be unlocked, things that you didn't even know that you were capable of. And the reason why you didn't know is because this situation blocked you. Bottom of the deck. But as you heal, you'll figure it out. This situation is meant to alchemize. You're going to be meant to alchemize the pain of losing this person, of losing this connection. The healing process that you're about to go through is going to help you energetically. I'm getting like a super boost or a super charge of your spiritual gifts is what you'll receive by completing this cycle. Yeah. Underneath the temperance is the Ace of Cups, a new beginning in spirituality. This sets you on your path. And this King of Swords is right underneath. Makes things right. It makes things just like the channel message said. You need to be guided towards justice, and that's what you needed to hear this reading for. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into some clarification here. Now, I said that the Six of Pentacles in reverse was giving me the energy of you feeling like time wasn't on your side, or that there wasn't enough time. Something having to do with time when it comes to leaving the situation, even though the situation is not reciprocal, even though this person breadcrumbs you, lies to you. Sometimes I feel like I feel like this person uses time as a weapon or a manipulation tactic for you. Um, we can't break up because we've invested X amount of years. We have all this time in. We spend so much time together. I just want to spend all my time with you. Oh, for somebody, this person intentionally takes up your time to make sure that you don't have time for anything else. Some of you feel like you don't even have the time to concoct an escape plan because this person is always on you, around you. I'm also getting this energy of someone who's like in your shit all the time. They go through your phone, they go through your personal belongings. They're very controlling. And they have a fear of you leaving. So they're always looking to make sure you don't have like a hidden Greyhound ticket somewhere, or a contact, a hidden phone. A hidden phone. Somebody thinks you have two phones. For somebody watching this, you do have two phones. And I feel like whoever you're in a connection with, they suspect it. Do something with the other phone. You have to hide it better. You have to put it somewhere that they're not going to find it, and make sure the ringer's off. Okay. Had to channel that. Had to get that out. Yeah, so the Six of Pentacles in reverse having to do with time. Clarify. Lovers, and then the Ten of Wands in reverse. Just like I said, they're like, we've been together all this time. We invested so much time. I feel like with the Ten of Wands, they're like, we've been through ups and downs. They tried to like emotionally blackmail you by talking about the struggle of y'all been through. Remember when we lived in the car together? Remember when we didn't have two nickels to rub together? We've been through everything together. But for a lot of you, had you been on your own, you wouldn't have been through the struggle. You wouldn't have struggled at all. It's because of this connection with them. It's because of them specifically that you struggled. They created struggle for you. They created hardship for you. They are the reason. And then they spin it. It's definitely a gaslighting tactic. Like they spin it to try to make your recollection of how things went down and what y'all experienced more intense and more Bonnie and Clyde-ish, more hard out here for a pimpish. Like, when if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't experience struggle at all. Hmm. So this is definitely something very karmic that spirit needs you to let go of. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords as the past environment. Tell me about this imprisonment. Five of Wands. So much conflict, so much fighting, so many arguments. I told you they were possessive. Four of Pentacles, King of Wands, Five of Swords energy. Five, five, five. But change is coming whether they like it or not. Five of Wands, Five of Swords, and then the King of Wands has the number five energy. Five, five, five. Y'all see that? Change is coming whether they want to or not. But with the Four of Pentacles energy, this person is possessive of you. They hold on to you. This is why you feel trapped. They cause a lot of conflict in your life, and they like to play a lot of mind games with you. This person is very charismatic, though, very handsome. Or if it's a woman, she's very attractive. And she plays a lot of mind games with you to manipulate you, to make you feel trapped. This could definitely be a Leo. Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sag, Aries energy. This is a type of person who says things like, no one else will ever love you the way I love you. You will never find anyone better than me. If you leave me, you fake as fuck. After all we've been through, after all I've done for you. This is the kind of person who all they done for you is literally very minute, very. This is something that, like, the things that they've done for you are things that complete strangers would have done, just out of being a decent person. There's nothing that they've done for you that was like above and beyond, and just like out of pure, undying, unadulterated love for you. It was like basic human kindness. But they try to spin it like they've done this deep thing for you. And they use that to manipulate you. But if you really sit down and think about the things they've done, out of a state of illusion, like out of it, like after you've been disillusioned, because some of y'all are still very much in love with this person. So you're not going to see it yet. But maybe in retrospect, you're going to look back and be like, that wasn't shit. Like, that wasn't shit. Anybody would have done that. And I would have done that for anybody. Like the things that they try to manipulate you with and act like they did all this shit for you, it's basic human shit, like basic human decency. But they use it to manipulate. At the root of the situation, we have the sun in the reverse. Tell me why the sun is in reverse, spirit. To Nine of Wands, a bunch of uphill battles. I feel like, collective, you want the sun in the upright. You want the sun in the upright, and that's why you continue to battle and struggle and push through, because you want something that this person's never going to give you. It's a breadcrumb. They're breadcrumbing you. If you are pushing towards marriage, that's not something that they're going to actually deliver. It's just something that they're using to keep you attached. So you're trying to find the sun, and they're literally never going to give it to you. That happiness, that freedom. Some of you all want a child with this person. Maybe you do have a child with this person, a son. So you want a family unit. You want them to step up and like really be that father or mother figure, but they're not. Tell me more about the sun in reverse. Chariot. They're not because they always got their ass in your car. They always got their ass in your car, running off to juggle you with somebody else. They don't have any interest in being what you want them to be because they too busy trying to be too much to too many other people. They too busy trying to be too much to too many other people. Tell me about the Fool in the reverse. That's how the collective is feeling with who they are right now. Wanting to leave. You want to make order out of chaos. Divine masculine energy. For some of you all, you can't leave because it's your shit. You want them to leave and you can't figure out how to do that. Like, it's your house. Where you going? I just need this motherfucker to go. So that's part of the reason why you feel trapped too. You like, how do I push this person out? How do I get them out? Tell me more, Spirit. Like, this is my shit. Six of Cups with the Star in the reverse. For some of you, you know that there's no fixing or healing this. You know that what it used to be is not what it's ever going to be again. You know that there's no going back to the past. You feel like this person has definitely changed. The longer y'all have been together, they become more abusive. They become more controlling. So part of the reason why you feel like you can't get that freedom is because for some of y'all, they in your shit. They in your shit. And I think that's why y'all got that message earlier that Spirit's going to remove them. It may not be in a way that you like. It may not be in a way that feels good in the moment. But it's going to be what's necessary. Some of them is going to jail. Somebody going to jail. Unfortunately, for some of them, they may be getting something worse than jail. They may be leaving the physical plane and you're going to have to cast them next lifetime. For others, they're just going to run off with somebody else unexpectedly. Or let's clarify, how is Spirit removing this person? Seven of Cups energy. Options. Look, they said this is a collective reading. There's a plethora of ways that we getting rid of people. There's a plethora of ways. Tell me more. Strength card. For some of them, their egos are gonna get them handled. Ugh, I don't like the way that's going. But their ego may get them caught up in something that, ultimately results in them being removed from your space. Leo energy again. For some of you all, it may be their work. Their work may take them overseas. Maybe they're in the military. Maybe they're, they just work in a job where they have to travel. And their work may take them somewhere else. If this is your story, when that happens, there's something that you're going to have to do the next time that they leave. Even if this is your house, some of you all are going to have to just pack up all the shit and you are going to have to just go and just like abandon the house. I don't know. Abandon the apartment, whatever. For some of you, it's like changing the locks and restraining order the next time work takes them out, takes them away. Yeah, and underneath that we have the Seven of Swords. So yeah, it's like there's a strategy that's gonna have to be made the next time that work removes them from your house. Okay. So for somebody, they work in the streets. They're like a street pharmacist, and work is gonna get them sent away. They're gonna go to jail, or the previous option that I gave y'all, work is gonna take them to a different plane of existence that is no longer the 3D, if y'all catch what I'm putting down. All right, so let's get some messages from the beloved dead. Actually, I think when I do sign by sign, I'll pull the beloved dead. So let's see. A little bit more about the relationship that spirit needs you to leave in order for you to elevate, in order for you to be in alignment, because you are chosen and they need you to be on assignment. Okay, so tell me more about this relationship. You don't even want to deal with it no more, even though you're in it. Not today. Not dealing with her. Avoiding conversation. Call person. Boundaries. Still angry. Not today. Okay. Some of you all may be in separation at the moment, and this person is trying to come back. They're trying to get you entrapped again. They're trying to get you stuck again. Self-indulgence in the reverse. So this is typically a card of focusing on yourself, your self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and appreciation. And okay, that's the upright. But in the reverse, I feel like you pour a lot more energy into them and you're neglecting self-care. You're neglecting yourself. I feel like some of you all have lost yourself in this relationship. And that's why you all, those of you who know you have gifts, you're disconnected from them because you're disconnected from yourself. Because this relationship has made you forget who you are. It's made you forget to take care of yourself. It's made you forget to do your spiritual practices and, tap in and stay tapped in. I think that's why it came in reverse. But then we have the healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. This needs to be your energy when spirit removes this person from your life. You got to focus on healing. And we already had Temperance at the bottom of the deck and that Ace of Cups. So that's just confirmation. When spirit removes them, look, oh, you can't make this shit up. I just looked down at the deck. Karmic relationship. I've been telling y'all from the beginning of this reading that this is a karmic relationship. Once this is done, once spirit removes this person from your life, you got to focus on healing. You got to focus on balancing your energy again. You got to focus on reconnection to spirit so that you could do what you were sent down here to do. Your purpose is bigger than being this motherfucker's baby mama. You can book on the website. Your purpose is bigger than being this person's side chick, baby daddy, side dick. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Your purpose is bigger than your attachment to this person. Okay. And that's what spirit needs you to understand. I'm going to pull some toxic collective cards to see what we're dealing with. And then I'm going to go ahead and get into the sign by sign, starting with Aries. Okay. So tell me what this person, what the collective is dealing with this person. Give me 5. I just got real anxious again. This person got you feeling like you're not comfortable in your own home. You always feel like you're walking on eggshells. You always are in a heightened state of anxiety. You don't even like to hear the sound of their keys unlocking the door. that disturbs your peace. For somebody, they just gave me the sound of keys going in the door, and it's like as soon as you hear that, you're immediately anxious. You immediately are stressed. You immediately are worried. For some of you all, this person watches you when they're not home. I don't know if there's cameras in your house. It's like they check you to make sure nobody else is in your house, or like nobody that they don't approve of is in the house. This person's energy is hella fucking gross. Hella gross. Hella gross. Tell me about them, Spirit. They violate boundaries quite frequently. They don't give a damn about your boundaries at all. That might be why you are in this elevated state of anxiety all the time. We already talked about that. They're manipulative. I told you they be playing with you emotionally. They try to throw what they did for you in your face. They try to use it to get you to stay. They try to emotionally blackmail you with the struggle of that y'all went through when you wouldn't even been struggling if it wasn't for them. I just feel like throwing up and also crying. Like this person is really putting y'all fucking through it. Golf clappers. Anytime anything good happens for you, they're fake happy about it. I feel like they always undermine it though. Oh yeah, you finally got that promotion. It took long enough. Like that type of shit. Okay, you finally got that weight off. I told you if you stop eating all that fucking whatever, that you will finally lose weight. Like they can't ever let you just be happy. They always undermine your accomplishments with some negative shit. This energy stinks. This person's always angry. Always angry for what? Nothing in life makes them happy. And what's the final card? Taker. They will take and take and take. You know, thank you for that, Spirit, because I needed a little giggle because this energy was getting too heavy. Whew. What they just showed me when they showed me the Taker card was Beyonce and Lady Gaga. When Lady Gaga was making him a sandwich, Tyrese was making Tyrese a sandwich. And, you know, Honeybee, Beyonce, was sitting with him at the table. And they were basically talking about like how he's just a taker. All he does is take, take, and take. And they just know that he's going to fucking eat the sandwich because that's all he does is take, you know? And then he ends up I don't know. I'm not condoning or I'm not endorsing this type of behavior, but maybe Spirit saying make a bitch a sandwich. Maybe you just need to make a bitch a sandwich. All right. So don't do anything that's going to get y'all messed up because that's not what Spirit wants. Spirit wants y'all to be free to fulfill your purpose. But I do feel like you need to come up with a strategy to get up out of this karmic relationship and understand that Spirit is 1,000% supporting you and helping you get up out the situation. Okay. So do what you got to do. Move with integrity. Pero like, make sure you do it safely and in a way that keeps you out of jail. Don't do anything that's going to get you locked up. Okay. So let's go ahead and do a sign by sign for the collective. Starting with Aries, we're going to work our way around to Pisces. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and pull and see who the winner is for the free reading. Now, the way that you get a free reading, for all of you asking me questions in the comments, is whenever I post a reading, the monthly readings for your signs, I say drop purple hearts in the comments, or I'll tell you to drop some kind of emoji in the comments. And then I take whoever wrote their purple hearts in the comments and I choose from them. Thank you for liking and subscribing. You also retracted your message, which means you're probably going to unsubscribe. That's usually what tends to happen. If you don't, then welcome. Great. But if you do, also great. All right. If you are new here, it needs to be understood that this is a channel for reciprocity. You got to give and receive around here. I don't do that tap, tap, take back nonsense. Those who have been here since the beginning, they already know. And I fuck with them the long way, the strong way. Okay. So let me go ahead and do this. I'm going to post it on, I'll post it too in the community. All right, Spirit, who do you want the free reading to go to? And the winner of the free reading is Queen Honeybee 1. Queen Honeybee. So, Queen Honeybee, if you are seeing this, let me put a little timestamp. Queen Honeybee, if you are seeing this, I need you to hit me up on the gram. Hit me up on the gram. And I will talk to you about how to get your Zoom reading. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the signs, the messages for the signs. We're going to start with Aries. Aries. All right. We're going to put you at 4750. All right. We're using the Ancestor deck and we're using the Santa Muerte for these direct messages for the signs. Which ancestor has a message for Aries? What is it that Aries needs to do in reference to this reading? Communication. Now, this is an ancestor deck, so because the card is communication, I feel like who you need to communicate is your ancestors, Aries. This card is actually two people boxing. So it feels like some of you all may be having issues with communication, that the communication often leads to, I would hope not physical fights, but that the communication is often not well received. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So I'm feeling like empty promises or broken promises with the Wheel of Fortune, and it's just a cycle. It's a lot of, okay, I'll do this. Yeah, it's a cycle. We have the Sun and we have Temperance. So you may communicate how you feel with the person, and it feels like you're always being met with some type of resistance when it comes to what you're saying. It feels like what you are trying to communicate is never properly received. And then once you're done having the conversation about whatever it is, I feel like it's comes to a point of exhaustion. It's not that anything is ever resolved. It's just like, all right, let's just stop talking about it because we obviously have different points. Let's agree to disagree. And then the cycle just starts all over again with the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Sun and the Temperance card. So I feel like all of your concerns or issues are usually overshadowed by this person, whoever you're dealing with. I'm seeing like, yeah, whatever. Like whatever you're talking about. They don't actually care about whatever you're bringing to them as one of your concerns. And it's always a can we just start over? There's never an actual resolution to anything. This person always hits you with, well, can we just start over? Can we just start from scratch? Can we just. There's no real resolution. Look, Knight of Wands. Like, it's like, can we just start over? And then they're back to their bullshit, back to their regular shenanigans. So, for you, Aries, I think it's time for you to break the cycle of makeup to breakup because this person doesn't care. Like, this person doesn't want progress. This person doesn't, what's that flipped over? Doesn't reciprocate the emotions that you feel. Six of Cups energy. Yeah, they don't care. So it's time for you to break the cycle. Otherwise, you're going to continually be doing this. And you're going to continually be spinning around in a circle, not going nowhere, chasing your tail or chasing their tail. But there will never be any growth from this situation. And I feel like that's the key thing that you need to understand that's going to help you break away from your situation. Okay? It'll never be solved. It'll never be fixed. It'll never be made new. It'll always just be a cycle of the same bullshit. All right? So that is your message, Aries. Taurus. Taurus, we're going to put you at 5225. All right, which ancestor card would like to speak to Taurus? Compass. All right, so there's an ancestor here who I feel is trying to guide you away from the situation that you're in, guide you in a certain direction, guide you towards healing. This, for you, Taurus, I feel like, oh, wow. This ancestor that is trying to guide you away, oh, Lord, is an ancestor who experienced the same type of karmic relationship that you're in. For you, Taurus, this is a generational curse. And this spirit is trying to come forward to essentially make sure you don't make the same mistakes that they made when they were alive, when they were in similar relationships. You have the King and the Queen of Cups, so that would typically be like soulmate energy, like divine counterparts, right? But the Queen of Cups is in the reverse. And then you have the Lovers, karmic. So I feel like you would be the masculine energy here, even though they're both water energy, feminine energy. But I feel like this is you in the upright, or at least like your intention for the relationship. Like you always try to give your best, you always try to give the most, but this person doesn't receive your love in the way that you intended. And this person is very like, I almost feel like jealous or envious that they can't love as freely, as hard as you do. They seem to always have like an agenda, and they use your love for them to manipulate you. They use your love to harm, like they use it against you. Hmm. Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. They may have you in a third party situation with the Three of Pentacles here. They're watering watering other grass. Okay. Six of Pentacles is here as well. Breadcrumbing you, making you feel like one day they're going to do right by you with the King of Swords. Justice. And then the Ace of Cups, like one day we are going to get married. One day I am going to make an honest man or woman out of you. One day. But meanwhile, they're watering other grass, trying to make other grass green, and they're not investing the same emotional energy into this relationship as you. I heard looking for the next best thing. They're always looking for the next best thing. Is this the Nine of Pentacles? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. They act very single. They act very single. Ooh, for some of you all, this person, even though y'all are together, they don't claim you, or they don't. Ooh, that's what the breadcrumbing is. Okay, they hit you with the "we don't need a title, why do you want to put a title on it" type energy. What's understood doesn't have to be explained. They're acting very single, and they're betraying you every chance they get. Three of Swords. Like they're out here doing whatever they want with whoever they want, and they don't care how it affects you or that it will hurt you. And this is why this ancestor is trying to lead you away, because they know how the story ends. They've been there, they've done that. And they're really urging you away from this connection. Okay. All right, Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. We are going to put you at 57. All right, Gemini. Which ancestor would like to talk to Gemini? Which ancestor would like to talk to Gemini? Which ancestor would like to talk to Gemini? Seen the ancestor of hardship. So some of you all may be in a situation that involves a lot of hardship, but we have the ancestor of peace. Okay, so maybe that relationship that you were in was causing peace. For Gemini, for some of you, you may have already broken away from it, or peace is something that you are craving. Peace is the thing that is guiding you away from this relationship. I feel like over time you have learned to appreciate and prioritize peace. Tell me why the peace is here. Look, Gemini, star card. Some of you all have already broken away, Geminis, and you are in a state of healing. Y'all got somebody blocked with the Two of Swords. You made a head over heart decision, and you chose peace over every. They're playing Janae Aiko in my head with the Emperor. You got a divine masculine or an emperor blocked. A male counterpart or a masculine counterpart. Doesn't necessarily have to be male, but masculine energy. You have somebody blocked here, Gemini, because you chose peace, or you're choosing peace, or you're on the way to blocking someone because you're choosing peace. And I heard Janae echo in my head, look, Sun card energy. You're choosing to be revitalized. You're choosing freedom. You're choosing the sun and the upright energy. And they're playing Janae, happiness over everything, and it's everything, and it's everything. I hope you don't think that I think that you're some type of hoe. It's happiness over everything, HOE, happiness over everything, period. That's your energy, Gemini. Um, and there also may have been a third party here for you, and this is why you were like, if you got to choose her, choose him, choose them. Don't choose me, because I choose happiness over everything. I'm not doing the struggle of. I'm not doing that. Y'all be happy together. I'm gonna be happy over here by myself. Immediately this energy, okay? So Gemini, I feel like this is where you are. And the ancestor piece is so happy. Look at her smile. She's like, my baby. I'm so glad my baby did the right thing. My baby chose peace. Okay, so that is awesome, Gemini. You're already on the right track towards alignment, just as the divine requested. Who we got next? We got Cancer. Cancer. I hope you don't think that I think that it's some kind of that just lets me know that he knows what he wants. Yeah. Happiness over everything, and it's anything, 'cause it's everything to me. All right, Cancer. We're going to put you at 101. Okay. Well, too many cards now. Too many cards now. All right, Cancer. What ancestor would like to speak to Cancer? Defense. Oh, you best to defend yourself, Cancer. With the defense energy, I'm feeling like there's a need for you to put up a guard, to put up a boundary. I just heard assert your dominance. This energy, this ancestor, he looks real dominant, even with his little fairy wings. Like, he looks like he do not play. Like, he is not for the play. Okay, so I feel like there's an energy of asserting your dominance, enforcing your boundaries. We have the Four of Cups coming out, and that did come out in the main spread that you are not happy in the situation that you are in. Okay, so there's a need for you to assert your boundaries because you're feeling very apathetic. Okay, so they're showing me the traditional Four of Cups in my mind's eye. Someone wants to come towards you and offer you something, and I feel like you need to be like, I'm good on it. Because what they're offering you, it is going to come with strings attached. For some of you all, it may be a way back into your life. So this may be somebody that you cut off already, and they're like, hey, hey, Cancer, I got this treasure trunk for you full of stuff. But if I give it to you, I want us to be a partnership again. I want us to balance things out. I want to come back together. I want you to be the other half of my butterfly. So Spirit is saying no. Put your guard up. Put your defenses up. Three of Wands. Wait for something better. For some of you all, you may be wanting to give into this just because you're lonely or because you are not happy, because you're sad, because you're apathetic, because you're in that Four of Cups energy. And you may be feeling like, well, it's better to have, something, even if it's this person, than to not have nothing at all. And Spirit is saying, wait. Just wait. Wait on your ships to come in. There's something better. Judgment is underneath that. There is something better. There's renewal, restoration, a rebirth coming for you. So make the best judgment call in this situation, which would be waiting. Waiting for something better. Seven of Pentacles energy. Like, even if you were to consider this, think back about what this relationship actually brought you. Was it worth the investment of your time and your energy? Did it bring you anything worth having? Apparently not, if you had to heal from it with the star card here. Apparently not. It wasn't your wish fulfillment, because you're sitting here sad and it's sitting here trying to get you to come back. So put your guard up to whoever this person is trying to come back and win you over with prizes and gifts and all of that, in the hopes that y'all come back together. The Spirit's saying that they are not it. This person is not in alignment with your soul purpose. And they're just going to distract you yet again. Yet again. Okay. So, Leo, you're up next. And Leo, we're going to put you... Okay. I was trying to be cute and put y'all at 555, but I'm just put y'all at 106. Okay. So what ancestor would like to speak to Leo? Beloved dead. Creativity. I just heard everybody's so creative. Okay, so the message I just got: creativity. I feel like this is your spirit team, one of your ancestors poking fun at the person that you're in a connection with. I think the reason why they gave me that everyone's so creative is because, whenever she says that, it's usually some bullshit, that somebody then concocted. And I feel like the person that you're dealing with always has these amazing ideas that are poo. They're like get rich quick schemes and all that jazz. And like they're really like setting you back, or like if you tell them to get a job, they're like, nah, I got this other idea. It's gonna be crazy. People gonna love it. Like, we're gonna make so much money off of it. And then when they tell you the idea, it might be like, everybody's so creative. Like, what the fuck was that? Look, 5 of Cups, regret. Seven of Wands. That's that defense energy as well that Cancer just got. So some of y'all might be Leo Cancer cusp. Oh, okay. If you're a Leo Cancer cusp, the gift that the person might have wanted to bring you might have been something that is creative. Like, they might be like, yo, I wrote this song about you because I've been missing you so much. And then when you hear the song, you're going to be like, oh, that was the song? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That was cool. Yeah. Like, you're going to be like, you put all that energy into that, and that's what you came up with. But if that doesn't apply to you, I feel like 5 of Cups, 7. You've been through this with this person before, many times, Leo. And with the Queen of Swords energy, this is the divorce queen, okay? So, heard it all before. All of your lies, all of your sweet talk. Maybe now they're getting really creative with the bullshit. And you're just tired of going through this with them. Like, it's always a lie, and the lies are getting more creative. It's always a reason. It's always shenanigans. But 5 of Cups energy, 5 of Pentacles energy, 7 of Wands energy, like, they're not giving you what you need. You're not happy. There's a lot of regrets within this connection. It's not enough for you. It's not enough for you. You spend more time thinking about the past when things were happier than you do about the current situation. Eight of Pentacles. You know that this is a situation that requires a lot of work, but with this Ace of Wands at the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, I think you may be having a moment of clarity because the High Priestess is right underneath that. You're understanding that there's nothing that you can say or do. There's no way to fix the situation. That this person is just going to keep on keeping on for as long as you allow them to. The lies are going to get more creative. This person may be a singer or somebody who is artistic. Maybe they are actually a celebrity of some sort. They'd be out on the road and you'd be like, damn, I can't even get a text back. And every single time that you have to confront them with the way that you're unhappy in this relationship, the response is just like more and more creative every time. Like, oh yeah, oh okay, fans stole your phone, but you have the phone now. So how did you get it back? Like crazy stories. Let me tell you my, like it just be a lot of bullshit. It just be a lot of bullshit from them, and you're just. I think you're really fed up, and I feel like you're coming into a moment of clarity, where you're like, this is as far as we go. Hold on to that. Don't let that go. Don't go back. Stand on business. Seven of Wands energy is also defending your position. You see the situation for what it is. Stand on business, Leo. Stand on business. All right, so let's go ahead and get a message for Virgo. Hi, Mina. How are you? A message for Virgo. You can book at SavyCynthia.com, or you can find your timestamp when the reading is over and watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You can also find your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the May readings that I just did as well. And if you want a personal, you can just book on my website, SavyCynthia.com. It's in the description box below. All right, Virgo. We're going to put you at 1. All right, Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Which ancestor would like to speak to Virgo? Things. I don't even know what this ancestor is about. Just things. Let's see intuitively. Okay, well, first of all, this ancestor is holding like a picnic basket. Like, I don't know why I'm getting Wizard of Oz vibes, but remember Dorothy had this picnic basket? But there's a broom in their hand. And then there's that same little sweepy broom, like a little handheld broom attached to the basket. So it's giving me an energy of collection. It's making me feel like there's something being collected. Things are being collected. I'm going to actually read the book for that one. But before I even pull more, let's see what things. Interesting. Okay. Turn right to it. Okay, things. It was on sale. I might need that someday. Look what someone threw in the trash. Look, this is probably worth a fortune. I'll sell it on eBay. You know where this card is going, right? This is the pitch imperfect chorus of the lover of things and the Casanova of can't throw it away. Possessed by possessions. They collect. I told you it was a collector. collect, amass, and defend the need for a lamp made entirely of macaroni that they found at a garage sale. They see an uncluttered surface or carpet or an empty nook or cranny, and it whispers, "Come hither, erect the Matterhorn, put this thing on top of that thing, and then maybe crown it with the macaroni lamp." This is surely going to require another trip to the local thrift store or some more online shopping. This card reminds you that the acquisition of things is short term gratification. Objects, no matter how shiny, can't replace inner emptiness, real connections, or gnawing lack of a warm and fuzzy. When in doubt, throw it out. Decluttering and donating actively change and raise the energy of a room and do wonders for everyone's psyche. Some of our grandparents, suffering from the privations of war, rationing, and poverty, hung on to the survival skill of frugality and practicality. Why buy new books when the old ones can be fixed with tape? Milk bags were washed, saved, and reused to freeze beans or store nails. The beloved dead of things also ask if you're keeping alive a pattern of atavistic thrift, feeling guilty if you treat yourself once in a while. When things in this when things is a descriptor validating a loved one or energy, it's referring specifically to an object. You may have a memento or inherited item that you keep close to your heart, a piece of jewelry, a figurine, a rolling pin, or a photo. You may have been dusting, rifling through a drawer, just holding this object, and then you get this card. It's your loved one's way of saying, "It's me. I saw you. I share this moment with you." Often, there are things that were given to you with heartfelt intentions but remain in the closet or basement because you just haven't got around to putting them in the place of prominence. Your loved one could be saying, "Ahem, isn't it time for you to put that thing on your nightstand?" And if for aesthetic reasons you don't want it there, well, that'll be a fun communication between the two of you. Okay, so I got a couple of messages off this card. So, of course, there may be something that an ancestor gave you that you need to put out or up so that it can be seen. But during the primary reading, I said something to you all about the person that you are dealing with basically seeing you as an object. And so, Virgo, I feel like that message might have been for you specifically. The person that you're dealing with sees you as a possession, sees you as a thing to be obtained or possessed, sees you as part of their collection, something that they cherish only as part of their collection. They may have other things, if you understand what I'm saying, other people that they collect, but you may be a prized possession. Okay. Um, but who wants to be possessed in that way? Who wants to be seen as just an object? So being a prized possession is not necessarily something to be happy or proud of. Let's see what's going on here with things. Nine of Wands. Yeah. So this is the uphill battles. This is the struggle of. Oh, shit. Okay. So what I just said, being the prized possession is not necessarily something to be proud of. Some of you all know that you are not the only one, but you're the main. You're the wife. You're the one that they chose. You are the main thing. But inside, that makes you sad. You're not happy about it. But I feel like with this Wands energy, Nine of Wands, being fiery and egoic, you might get into it with the side pieces. And you're like, but I got the ring, bitch. I got the baby, bitch. I got the man, bitch. I got the woman, bitch. I got the whatever. I got the car, the house, the da 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 da. But not none of y'all got the heart. That person probably don't have one of those anyway. So you are just a thing, and they are just a thing. And everybody involved is just a thing. Queen of Wands, King of Swords. You maybe have fire placements, or I feel like with the Queen of Wands energy being so attractive, um, yeah, I feel like you are like arm candy to this person, or somebody that they like to push to show people like this is my bitch. Y'all see how bad my bitch is, or this is my man. You see how fine this motherfucker is, but they don't really love you. They show up as the King of Swords. Swords energy is mental. They don't show up as the King of Cups, where they're exuding love. Cups energy is emotional energy. They're seeing you as like, I chose this person because they are the baddest, and other people will think so too. It's all a mental thing. It's all a, you're on the shelf. Basically, you're on display. Santa Muerte is at the bottom of the deck, though, and it's time for you to embody this energy. Santa Muerte is a destructive energy for the betterment of yourself. Okay? Um, we have the Five of Swords. I feel like y'all have avoided a lot of obstacles or a lot of possible destruction with this person, not realizing that they're the ones, the reason. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. So Santa Muerte is here at the bottom of the deck because for some of you all, she is your spirit guide. She is your spirit guide. Or she is a spirit that works very closely with you. For some of you all, you are her thing. You are owned by her, or but it's not in the same way that you are owned by whoever you're with. She is protective over you. And you may have found that you and this person have been in a lot of tough spots, but it's been because she put you there to try to separate you. And you kept on staying attached to this person. But I feel like this time around, she's not going to be as gentle. If you refuse to let go, she's going to make it so that you don't have a choice. She's going to end this cycle. She's tired of you being, and I feel like I'm talking to feminine energy right now. She's tired of you being objectified because your purpose is so much bigger than that. You are so much more than that. You are not a thing. You are not perfect. You are beautiful. You are superior. You are radiating with fertility, with abundant energy. Your energy is so fucking juicy. Your energy is so fucking. And that's why this person can't let you go. Because it looks good on them. They benefit from it through proximity to you. And Santa Muerte is tired of them benefiting from you. There's so much that you can become. There's so much that you can create. There's so much that you are supposed to have that you don't have because of this attachment to this person who objectifies you. They are shrinking you when your potential is so huge. And Santa Muerte is sick of it. So this time, Virgo, when she forces you to let go, don't run back. Don't fight it. Release it. release them, and go and get ready for the Ten of Pentacles for your inheritance. And right under the Ten of Pentacles is the Queen of Pentacles. You're about to be taken care of and so heavily blessed by your spirit team, by the spirits who walk with you and take care of you. But they cannot do that when you are attached to this fucking leech trying to suck you dry. So this time, let go. Let go. All right, moving on to Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. We're going to put you at... All right, Libra. And which ancestor would like to speak to Libra? Things again. All right. So Libra, make sure you go back and watch Virgo. Because I read the whole passage for things in that reading. But Libra, you may be a Virgo cusp. But you are also dealing with someone who sees you as an object, as a thing, as a possession of something to be kept. They don't see you as a human being. They see you as a trophy. They see you as a trophy. All right. What message do we have for Libra? We have the Tower. So similar to Santa Muerte. Something's happening now for your betterment. The destruction of this relation is happening to clear out. Look, the Tower and the Two of Cups. This relationship is being torn to shreds by the divine. And it's, look, karmic lovers flipped over too. Because it's karmic. Because it's karmic. Because it's karmic. It's no good for you. Hey, look now. For some of you all, this relationship is blocking your true counterpart. You have the Emperor showing up here, and you have the Queen of Cups giving her heart to the Emperor. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles energy. And I feel like together with the Knight of Pentacles energy, you all will be moving towards some type of stability. Yeah, Fool at the bottom of the deck. This person, whoever you are currently with, is not your person. It is not who you're supposed to be with at all. And the person you're supposed to be with is somewhere waiting in the wings. The universe is just waiting for you to separate so they can push this motherfucker into your life. Okay? And you can give them your heart. They can give you theirs. Y'all can exchange hearts. But y'all are going to create a legacy together. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Pentacles still there. Yeah, this person's going to take care of you. You're not with the right person. And Spirit is tired of seeing it. Look. Two of Wands. Make a choice. Some of you all may know who this person is already. So it's time to... Look, this person is your wish fulfillment. The Star card flipped over. Make a choice right now that's going to lead you to your fulfillment. I feel like whoever this other person is sees you as a star. They don't see you as an object. They see you as a healer, as a loving energy. They see you as beautiful, empathic. They see your innocence. I feel like this person sees, I don't know why I'm hearing sees auras. I can see your aura. This person is in love with like your light. Like This person is in love with like your whole essence, Libra. They love everything about you. And they would never objectify you. They would never make you feel like you just a trophy. Like there's nothing more to you than how you look. I think they think that you're beautiful for sure. They think that you're gorgeous. But they see beyond that too. I just heard Beyonce. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody out here telling you like Beyonce, but like I feel like what I'm getting is like, yes, Beyonce is beautiful. We all can look at Beyonce and see that she's a baddie, but she's also a mother, and she's also someone with immense talent. Her voice can literally stop the world. World stop. Or maybe when this person sees you, they're just like, ugh, world stop. But you're definitely with the wrong person. You definitely with the wrong person. Damn. That is so nice. That is so crazy. That is so beautiful. You with the wrong person, and the universe is doing everything in its power to break you up from this person, whoever you are attached to. Even if y'all are not together at the moment, like if there's an energetic attachment there, if there is just this indecision between being with them and waiting on someone else or meeting someone else, like there's some type of energetic attachment that you have, and spirit is trying to shake that up, absolve that, clear that, because there's something better for you. There's something better for you. All right, let's get into Scorpio. Scorpio. I'm kind of hungry. Give it a good shuffle. Scorpio, we're going to put you at 132. All right. Which ancestor would like to speak to Scorpio? Ancestry. Huh. All right. So, as a chosen one, I feel like your gifts are specific to your lineage. You may already know about them, know what they are, or your ancestors are trying to come forward to share them with you, to help you understand them. There may be something strange going on around you right now that you can't explain. And I feel like there's some ancestors trying to come forth to guide you or to explain them to you. Explain it to you. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. The Lovers. Okay. And the Temperance. This is about a gift that you have, Scorpio. We have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning and stability. This could be a new beginning in your foundations. I feel like this is about your foundations, your familial foundations. You are in alignment with your purpose, with the values of your family, of your lineage, spiritually. Ace of Cups. And I feel, I'm hearing initiation. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, initiation. And then we have We have Temperance at the bottom of the deck, and what I'm seeing is, so you all may have separated as well from someone already. And I feel like this is your ancestors pouring their gifts into your cup. They're initiating you into your spiritual path, into your spiritual gifts. There's new gifts coming. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The things that you have gone through, the trials and tribulations that you've persevered through, were to help you get to this point. We have the moon here. Oh, with the moon energy, she's looking in the water and she sees a skeleton. She doesn't see her human face. That is such a scorpionic vibe, even though the moon card is Cancer. Cancer, Pisces energy. But yeah, Pisces. That's that spiritual energy. I feel like you may have been afraid before. They're telling you not to be afraid of your gifts. They're telling you not to be afraid. And don't self-sabotage. It's time for you to tap in. Scorpio, y'all have tremendous power. I don't even know what to say about, like, I can't explain like what I'm feeling, but I hope you feel it too. I hope that this is what you're feeling as it's being revealed to you who you are. I feel like you're going to be overwhelmed. I feel like the fear is not necessarily afraid of the journey or afraid of the path so much as of being overwhelmed. What if I'm not good enough? What if I'm not as strong as my ancestors were? What if y'all chose wrong? What if I'm not supposed to be the chosen one? Like, it's apprehension. But we have the sun underneath. I feel like this is your confirmation that they did not choose wrong. They see you. They see all that you've been through. And I feel like they have a lot of faith in you. I heard free the bloodline. Like you like a savior to your bloodline. My feet. Some of you are mediums. Get to work. Get to work, young one. You are going to change everything. Change everything. Shit. Okay, Scorpio. All right, well, that's somebody's ancestor. We're going to go put this away because we're not doing that all night. We're not doing that all night. Okay. They ain't never did that on YouTube, not during a reading. I have had a mediumship session previously, like years ago, but they have never done that just during a random reading that I can recall. Scorpio, it's time for you to get to work. Your ancestors are not playing with you. You are who you are. You are chosen. You are powerful enough. You are going to carry your family's legacy, and you are going to be the change in your family. Moving on. Please don't do that anymore tonight. Any more spirits for any more signs. Please and thank you. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Which ancestor would like to speak to Sagittarius? We have attention, but attention flipped over in the reverse. You are not paying attention, Sagittarius, to something very important. This ancestor is trying very hard to get your attention. She is blowing a horn, but you seem to not hear her, see her. Whatever is happening, you're not seeing the signs, the synchronicities. Six of Cups. So I feel like this ancestor with the Six of Cups might be someone that you physically knew in this lifetime, because the Six of Cups does represent nostalgia. I'm feeling like maybe a grandmother, someone who you spent a lot of time with as a child. Eight of Cups, Hang One, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Sagittarius, this is an ancestor that I do feel like you had a personal relationship with. They passed, and I feel like their death triggered something in you. Hangman energy. You were enlightened by something, or when they died, they passed you something down. Some type of gifts, some type of spiritual gift. There may be an item as well, a tangible item that was handed down to you. I feel like you need to pay attention to that item right now. Find that item, hold that item, look at that item. There may be something about it that seems different than when you initially got it. It may be different than when you initially got it. There may be something, I heard photo album, but I also feel like for some of you, there's like a physical thing, like a little statue, a little figurine. But there's something that is different about it now than the time that you received it. It may seem strange or weird, but it may be that the actual physical features of the face of this statue or this figurine may have seemed to change. If this is a photo album, there may be a picture you didn't notice, or something within a picture that you didn't notice. For somebody, there is a picture that you took after this person died. There's a picture that you took after this person died. The person is in the picture. 144 on the clock when I'm saying this. Look in your photo album. Look at the picture that you took shortly after they died. They're in the picture with you. They need you to pay attention because they've been trying to get your attention as it pertains to this relationship. There's something that they're trying to show you about it. I'm hearing willful ignorance because I feel like you know what's going on and you don't want to see it. And I'm seeing them grab the back of your neck and like try to make you face the thing that you don't want to see. Bottom of the deck is the Tower. You don't want to see it because you know that you will not be able to ignore it once you see it. That is going to be the end of the relationship. Queen of Cups. You're intuitive as fuck. You already know. You already know. Some of y'all are dealing with a fire sign, King of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And Leo came up in the main reading too. But you gotta face it. This is the thing that's gonna break you away so that you can get on your path as a chosen one. You gotta do it. So pay attention to the signs, pay attention to this ancestor. Stop ignoring them. Just face whatever it is that you need to face. Face whatever it is that you need to face. Face whatever it is that you need to face so you can get on to the next phase of your life. It's in the Hierophant, so you can elevate. That was your outcome in the main reading, Hierophant. They're trying to get you to elevate. You are stagnating yourself by ignoring what you know. So pay attention. Stop ignoring your ancestor. And pay attention to that thing that they gave you, whether it's a photo album, a figurine, or whatever. And see what has changed. You're going to receive a message once you realize what has changed about the item. All right. Capricorn, we're going to put you at a 1. 46. 57. Which ancestor would like to speak to Capricorn? 2 of them. We have the Martyr. And we have the Act of Love in the reverse. So in this deck, Act of Love cards are like what you need to do as an act of love. But this is in the reverse, here and now. And then you have the Martyr card. So I feel like you've been playing a martyr. And there's something that you need to do here and now that you're not doing. I'm going to guess that it's, stop being a martyr. So let's look at the Act of Love card here and now. All right. I'm going to put them in the upright so you can see them. And here and now. Awareness requires living in the here and now and not in the elsewhere, the past, or the future. Dr. Eric Byrne. This act of love stares into the ether, a space devoid of form or context. Hat in hand, he's waiting patiently and respectfully for you to return from the great disconnect. The nether regions of your restless, agitated, or mindfully numbed out mind. He invites you to sit and become aware of your surroundings, to be here and now. Come rest. Be my honored guest. I will quiet your restless soul, your restless spirit. Unload your anticipation, expectations, worry, or doubt. Be here now. If you receive this card, you're being called home and directed back to yourself because you've been a martyr. Your path and the precious gift of every second on this side of the veil. Every intake and exhale of breath, every heartbeat, every drop of rain that falls before evaporating on the hot pavement. You're being asked to be present, conscious of not taking your moments for granted. Has it all been moving too fleetingly fast? What are you missing? What are you missing while you're being so responsive, reactive, or hyper efficient? Maybe once long ago, someone gave you a script as to how to be the most useful. Hurry up, don't waste time, don't take too long, or overthink it. Don't relax. This act of love bids you to sit comfortably in the present because the past was and the future still isn't, and you're being given the most expansive view of your potential from this vantage point in the here and now. So I feel like at some point you have been a martyr, Capricorn. For whatever reason, I feel like this is past energy. Or maybe you are currently being a martyr for some of you. But Spirit is saying it's time for you to come back to the present. Stop thinking about the past. I feel like you all have been very sacrificial of yourself, and you recall that. You think about how much you've given of yourself to someone else and how it wasn't reciprocated or appreciated. We have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is like uphill battles. This is the wounded warrior. You just keep on giving and giving to people. You just keep on persevering. You just keep on struggling in love. And it's never reciprocated. We have the Page of Wands. And we have the King of Swords. I feel like whoever you were dealing with was very hot and cold, very in and out. And I feel like they were very icy with you in the communication. They were not very emotional. Even if you had a certain amount of passion for them and affection for them, they met you with meh, meh type of energy. Oh, those were already flipped. Um, Four of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles. The Four of Wands came out in the initial spread. And the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm hearing homegoing celebration. Maybe some of you all separated from them and went back to family. But I don't know why I'm hearing homegoing. That usually indicates like the passing of someone. Clarify. And then we have this boatman, the Six of Swords, like moving away from what no longer serves. So maybe they don't mean homegoing in the terms of like actual a passing, but they just mean like coming back home to yourself, which was a message of the here and now of like coming back home to your body. You all are dwelling on thoughts, memories that don't serve you. They're not helping you. And you're being called to be back home. Five of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Y'all are thinking about what you lost, but I'm feeling like you're thinking of it as a loss, but it wasn't. Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups right underneath that. Like you're crying about it. You're crying about it, but the King of Cups is here. You should be celebrating because whatever this thing was leaving you unfulfilled. So stop mourning this thing. I mean, take your time to mourn. But don't linger in that energy too long. It's time for you to come back to the here and now and focus on what is. It's a time for healing for you right now. It's a time for healing for you, Capricorn. Whew. I sure am tired, boss. Scorpio got me. That was more energy than I was expecting to give on this one. But we're almost done. We're almost there. Okay. Go ahead and shuffle these good. Aquarius, you are up next. You are up next. Okay, which ancestor would like to speak to Aquarius? We're going to put you at 15454. Okay, messages for Aquarius. Which ancestor would like to speak to Aquarius? Aquarius, your act of love says do nothing. And love. What? Do nothing and love. Okay, let's see what both of these are about. So, act of love, do nothing. All right, so the do nothing card says it's asking you to sit on your hands. That's right. Stop, blink, give it a beat. The core intent of this card isn't grounded in the spirit of indolence and apathy. It's not suggesting that you put up your feet and indulge in some quality navel gazing while others are working tirelessly around you. This card promotes an awareness that in some cases the wisest, highest good choice is actually inaction instead of action. You don't have to make any decisions or commit to a response in this moment, particularly rash or reckless ones that could lead to future regret. Or maybe you're worried about nothing. Impetus resumes without any fine finagling on your part. Let it take its natural course. If you receive do nothing, you may also be directing well-intentioned energy towards an unserviceable situation. Ask yourself whether your involvement at this time or at all is really sensible. What good can you really do? Can positive change genuinely be affected? Or is someone better served just by figuring it out for themselves? In any event, this act of love asks you to trust that all is good. Let it be. So there's a situation that you just need to leave alone and do nothing about. Um, in the general reading, I did say that for some of you, Spirit is about to remove someone from your life in a multitude of different ways because this is a collective reading. But when that happens, there's nothing for you to do. Just let it happen. And I feel like that message was for you. Okay, so love. When you receive the message of love, you aren't alone. You are being surrounded with light and given confirmation that you are protected, guided, and connected with your highest good or your spirit team. When this card is validating a loved one, they're stepping forward with a very clear message. I love you. When you receive love, take a moment to work with the card. Visualize a beam of light flooding your body before sinking into the rich strata of the earth beneath your feet. Allow the light to reach into areas of your body that need healing energy. Open your heart chakra. Feel it expand to fill your entire space with light and the highest vibration of love. Invite your loved ones closer. Don't discount the possibility that this energy is a beloved pet soul whose affection and loyalty remains palpable. Tell your loved one how you feel. Use words or communicate purely with thoughts. It doesn't need to be perfect. They'll understand you. Ask them for guidance or a message, or to show you a sign or symbol every now and then. With the energy become when the energy becomes weaker and the connection ends, don't forget to thank them and your spirit team. Hydrate by drinking water, a glass of water, and go ground yourself with mundane activity, walking, gardening, snuggling with an animal, or eat something. Snacks make excellent grounders. Yeah, I'm going to need a snack and some water after this reading. But yeah, so like I was saying, some of your ancestors are going to remove this person from your life anyway. And I feel like that's their way of showing love to you Communicate with them now. 11:01 on this clock as I'm saying it. It's an hour wrong, but 111 alignment. Okay, so that means I'm telling the truth right now. Okay, there's an ancestor that's about to get this person out of your way, out of your life, out of your circle. It may be through jail or hell. I don't know. But um, talk to them. Tell them, ask them, tell them that it's okay. Confirm with them that you need this person gone, that you would like this person out of your life. Thank them. Show them gratitude. Thank you so much for removing this person from my life. I know they don't serve my highest good, but I've been feeling stuck. I've been feeling trapped. I've been feeling like there's no way out. Please remove them from my life, ancestor. And when it starts to happen, do nothing. Oh, you got arrested? I don't got the bill. I can't even accept the call. Do nothing. All right? Tell me more, Spirit. The Knight of Wands. Take heroic action. All right? The heroic action of doing nothing. Save yourself. Ooh, the Devil. Save yourself from this toxic relationship by getting your ancestors involved. And you do nothing. I feel like for some of you, whoever this ancestor is, this devil energy may not even be the person that you're trying to get away from as much as it's one of your ancestors. Like this ancestor is about it. Like this ancestor be on demon time. Because right after that, we have the Eight of Wands. This ancestor will get it done quickly. And like even the way that this card is set up, this card looks so, like, first of all, it's a puppet master. Like, you want your ancestor to pull the strings, they gonna pull them strings and they gonna get it done quick. Some of y'all have an ancestor who's really, really about that. Really, really about that. Oh, big fire energy. If this is not an ancestor, this is a spirit that you work with who loves the fuck out of you. Like, they been with you your whole life. Ace of Wands and Santa Muerte. It may be Santa Muerte, because I did tell some of y'all earlier that this is somebody that y'all work with. But this is somebody like a fierce protector. And there's so much fire in this energy right here. And y'all are air signs, first of all. So this is not you. But fire energy and air energy, besties. Because air feeds fire. Air makes fires grow. Okay? Without air, fire dies. So like you and this guide or you and this ancestor, like together, pew, 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 unstoppable. So talk to this ancestor, because if you are part of that group that felt trapped, or like it's your house and you can't get this person out, this ancestor gonna get it done for you. Moon at the bottom of the deck. Okay? There's no need to fear. There's no need to worry. The your subconscious, you can talk to this ancestor in your mind and they'll get it done. You don't even have to say it out loud. Hi, grateful, how are you? This ancestor's gonna get it done for you. Just think it. Just think it. Queen of Wands. There's so much fire energy. Whoever this ancestor is, spit fire. Like, hothead. I heard say less. Like, you didn't even have, you want me to do what? Say less. Like this ancestor gonna get it done ASAPishly. ASAPishly. I'm doing signs. I'm not doing personal readings. There will be timestamps at the end of this, so you can go back and watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Or you can book a personal reading at SavyCynthia.com. Or you can become a channel member or patron at the highest tier and get free readings every month. One more sign left, and it's Pisces. I am exhausted. 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 All right. Pisces, where are we putting you? All right. Which ancestor would like to come through and speak to Pisces? That's a lot. It's three. Okay. Grave, conflict, act of love, forgiveness, and faith. Grave, conflict, forgiveness, and faith. So remember I said Spirit was going to remove some of them, and they may be removing them by taking them off of the earthly plane. Pisces, if this is for you, I feel like there's going to be some type of conflict that this person has with someone outside of your home. I hope it's not you. With someone outside of your home. And they're going to go ahead and get up and get them up out of there. I feel like this is specifically if this person is extremely abusive, like physically. I feel like some of your ancestors is not having it. With the forgiveness and faith, I'm feeling that you need to forgive yourself for putting yourself and possibly your children, if there are children involved, through this by having them around this person. The act of love, it looks like she's being nursed. I feel like you have taken it very hard. I feel like you're beating yourself up more than this person is. Like you're inflicting more pain on yourself than this person has. Even with the conflict card, oh boy got a pew pew in his hand. And then this ancestor, I thought she was on the phone. But like when I first looked at it, it looked like she was at the phone, but she's at a grave and she has her hand. It looked like she's holding the phone, but she's not. But what I'm seeing is like you get a call. Oh, Pisces. I'm not the one to really talk about death with because I see death a little differently. Um, but I feel like you may get a phone call. And you're going to feel so conflicted, I feel. Because it's like a relief that this person could no longer harm you. But then there's also like this is somebody that you love. This is somebody that you care about. But they're just not the best person. And for some of you, the forgiveness that you're going to be needing to give, if you are a believer in forgiveness, if that is a tenet that you hold on to, um, you're going to need to forgive them in order to move on. Tell me more. Girl, the judgment card. And they all standing around at a funeral. But it's like the end of this brings renewal and brings rebirth into your life. Seven of Wands. I feel like in some way, shape, or form, you're going to be protected from this. You may not have to see it, or you may, I don't know. What is the Seven of Wands here for? I just feel like it's protection for you. Nine of Cups. It's the end of you. Yeah. It's the end of a terrible period for you with the Ten of Wands, but the beginning of peace with the Nine of Cups. You can finally be content. You can finally be happy and peaceful. Even though the circumstances, look, Hangman, look. Hangman. Getting him up out of here. Sorry if that was a hard message to hear, Pisces. But Sometimes when people just refuse to get right, refuse to just do the right thing, refuse to leave chosen ones alone, Spirit will do whatever the fuck it takes to make sure that you're good. Even if it's something that, people, humans, have a hard time with. The spiritual world is all about energy. The spiritual world is all about balance. And if someone is fighting so aggressively against balance, then spirit will do what it needs to do to adjust the scales, to fix the situation. Okay? So I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. These have been your messages. I think this has gone on long enough. I'm not even going to do a postcard from Spirit. I just need to get myself together as well. This was exhausting. But if any of this resonated for you, let me know in the comments below. I do read comments. I do respond to comments. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so at SavyCynthia.com. I do offer mediumship as well. Scorpio. Y'all had a little taste of it. But I do offer mediumship. It does have to be approved because it has to be cleared by my ancestors. But that is available as well. Please make sure that you all do the things like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And until the very next time I read for you all, I'm wishing you all love and light. Now go get right. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.